Alright, so I'm going to be doing a review of Titans Out of the Shadows. This is the first volume of Tom Taylor's comic with artwork by Nicola Scott. Yeah. So this was sent to me by my friend Chris. Chris, thank you once again. And yeah, we're going to be talking about this comic because I've been wanting to read it. Now, for those who don't know what the deal of this whole comic is that it is meant to be a fall after the events of Dark Crisis, where the Justice League has permanently broken up, and Nightwing gathers the Titans to be the fill-in for the Justice League until it's reformed. So the team if you are a fan, first off, of the old George Perez and Marv Wolfman era Titans, this comic feels like a total love letter for it. Like, you have what is essentially, give or take, most of the characters from the all new Titans run back then. They're just grown up and more adult. And that's what I really like, is that Tom Taylor has a voice for all of these characters. He's juggling a lot with these characters, but he's actually doing a lot with them. There's actually a lot of spinning plates, I should say. There's the right word. There's quite a few spinning plates with this comic. There are a lot of characters that have a lot of voice to them and a lot of personality. And again, it's really cool to see a writer, when they do a team book, give everyone a voice to them. So, also, it's just fun to see Garfield and Raven in a healthy relationship. I really liked seeing Beast Boy and Raven in a relationship. And also, yes, I know things get a little crazy in the later of the run, but I still want to read this comic regardless. So the first story arc kind of deals with two things. One, the Church of Blood has been reformed by a new character called Brother Eternity, and it's getting endorsed by a former Titan named Tempest, aka formerly Aqualad. And the team is really not okay with this, and decide to go investigate this new Brother Eternity, as well as this new reformation of the Church of Blood. However, there is something else going on. It seems that Wally West has been killed. Hold up. Don't worry. It's okay. It turns out Wally West is still alive, but there is in the next 48 hours, he will be killed. So so it's basically two separate storylines, and it's actually kind of fascinating how those two said storylines collectively come together. I like how they kind of intertwine. I don't want to go too deep into detail, but yeah, it is a solid story. It is a pretty solid story, regardless. Either way. So yeah. Again, I just I also love the little things Taylor does that most writers wouldn't do, such as, I don't know, make Nightwing better than Batman. In that, Dick basically tells the Titans, "Hey, listen, just so you guys are aware, I do have countermeasures to stop you guys, but I'm not gonna hide it like Bruce would. I'm gonna he basically has this moment where he sits them all down and tells them, look, you guys, we are all pretty powerful, but I also am aware that we've been taken over. Gar, you've been mind controlled. Cyborg, you've been, taken over by Brainiac and other beings. Raven, how many times have you been manipulated by your father? So it'd be stupid of me not to have countermeasures, but I'm going to tell you guys rather than hide it from you." And the Titans are like, "Oh yeah, that makes sense. Thank you for telling us." They actually appreciate the fact that he tells them ahead of time that he's "Yeah, I'm not going to hide it from you." And I really do like that. Again, I feel like the Justice League would have been a lot cooler if Bruce just told them, but again, this is Batman, and when's the last time Batman ever did something that wasn't, for his own, reasoning? Anywho, let's talk about some other things. The new villain of Brother Eternity, there is a fascinating twist with him that I don't want to spoil, even though yes, the comic has been out for a bit. I also like the team up with Beast Boy and Raven teaming up with Swamp Thing. That's a really cool side quest. And this comic really showcased how powerful Garfield has become as a character. He literally is turning himself into a swarm of locusts to a swarm of ants to even like this dude. He's almost like it's almost like how you forget Iceman in the X-Men comics is like an Omega level threat. Even like Nightwing says, yeah, if Garfield, if Beast Boy really wanted to, he could be a major menace. Like that's what I really like, is that they showcase how powerful Beast Boy has become. But I also love how wholesome him and Raven's relationship is. The other characters, I will say, and I'm sure they'll get more spotlight later. This is more focuses on the three that really focus of the Titans so far of this comic are Dick, Wally, Gar, and Raven. Donna, Vic, and Corey, aka Starfire, yeah, they kind of get pushed to the side. But I do know that like later in the comics that they do get more spotlight. But for the most part, it's actually more of Beast Boy and Nightwing and Wally. Because Wally's one of the side plots, you see. But yeah, Starfire, Cyborg, and Donna Troy, they kind of feel like annular characters in this first story arc, so hopefully that will change. Yeah, I really love this comic, and I would love to keep reading this. I would love to keep reading this comic. But yeah, so if you haven't already, if you are a major Teen Titans fan, go check out Titans. It's a damn good book, and again, it's Tom Taylor. You can't go wrong with this guy. Anyway. So thank you once again, Chris. You guys tell me in the comments below, what did you guys think of Titans Out of the Shadows? Did you guys like it, hate it? Comment below, let me know. Other than that, I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.